Cody Sanchez, Alex Hormozi, Gary V, all telling you that you need to start or buy a business. A lot of you might be thinking about doing just that in 2026. I thought I would bring on the concierge to small business lending, Bo Eckstein, and say, okay, great. Bo, if somebody wanted to buy a business, franchise, vending, whatever it is in 2026, what the heck should they be doing right now to give them the best chance of a yes answer from a bank in 2026? Bo, what say you?
Well, I would say go to school.com/ORAT, but I would also say go to onerentalmeeting.com.
There you go.
And schedule a call with me. Let's get you on the right track. Get your mindset right. For step one is just going out and doing it, right? Like getting the mindset clear that you're actually going to take action. And then I think you write it down, and it's everywhere you go in your house, in your office. It's on a little sticky pad on your screen, and you're looking at it every day that you're going to actually commit to doing it, right? Because if you don't commit, you'll never do it. So I would say commit. And if you commit, then that's step one. Step two, once you commit, or once you think you're going to commit, you go to onerentalmeeting.com. And then we kind of unpack a lot of stuff. I call it a clarity call, and just figure out what direction you might want to go into. And then we have usually take a Zoracle profile, which is a business assessment, help us kind of identify the right fit, and then show you a bunch of different ideas. We also have a lot of resales too, franchise resales. Now, some of them are strong, some of them aren't strong, some of them are turnarounds. I'm investing in one right now, which is a turnaround, meaning the guy that when you invest in a franchise, you shouldn't, well, you could be an owner operator and be the guy in the truck doing the grout restoration, but we're buying a grout restoration franchise where the guy never grew the business, right? For 13 years, he was a one-man show. And that's fine. Some people can do that. But really, if you're getting into the franchise space, you have to look at everything like units of economics, right? Like what can this territory do? Like this territory that we're buying should be doing 1.5, 1.6 million in top line revenue. It's doing 170,000 in top line revenue. It's a very good territory. So we're getting this footprint. This real estate is ours for this franchise. So I'm just investing in it, but I'm not going to be the day-to-day. So you got to get the mindset right, decide to commit. If you're lacking financial capabilities, you can find a partner if that's what you need. But a lot of these opportunities we're getting people into, like for vending, for example, getting people in 12, 15, 16 grand out of pocket. So you don't need a bunch of money. You just need to get started. So I think getting the mindset right. And like I'll add in, like when I went to lunch with you the other day, we talked about the mindset of doing like one big epic thing, every year. So 2026, your big epic thing could be you make the first step and you buy that next piece of real estate, or you buy a business, or you partner with somebody into a business, or you start one from scratch. So you got to set the intention to get your body fat down to 10%. If you didn't do that, you wouldn't have been able to get close to it. So I don't know. That's kind of my, you have to commit to anything you want to do in life. And the reason I haven't lost weight is because I didn't commit to it. And I know in 2026, if I want to lose weight, and how do you make yourself accountable? Well, it's great that you have a podcast because you can say, look, I'm 32% body fat, and I'm telling thousands of people that will see this video that I will be under 10% by the end of January.
Yeah. It's fun. When I think about the people that are inspired by Hormozi and Sanchez and Gary V and all these folks, and then I talk to you all the time about small business loans. It's like the SBA financing is some of the most flexible and creative places. You can really get in for very little down. But to your point, right? If you want to make an acquisition in 2026, you can't wait. You got it. Why does everybody wait for January 1st? To your point, go on the screen, onerentalmeeting.com, book a call. The first thing you should be trying to figure out is what I call it a buy box, right? What is your buy box? What are you naturally good at, right? We have some One Rental at a Time fans who are nurses who are buying a franchise in that space. We've had a lot of W-2 folks take on vending. We've had some people buy painting and AC franchises. Figure out what is right for you, because you don't want to try to force a square peg into a round hole, right? You got to set your business is hard enough already. You need to go out and figure out, what's right for you, what would be the easiest fit. And you need to do that now, right? If you want to buy in 2026, that doesn't give you permission to do nothing. It gives you permission to start now, book a call, take a Zoracle, and start shopping.
Yeah. It's all it's 80-20. Everything's 80-20. I mean, 80% of the people watching won't take action. 20% will. The top 20% of that 20% will be the $1 million plus earners. I mean, if you really look at it, it's a numbers game. And I think like if you just understand that perspective, like if you know you're going to get a sale, if you're in sales and you know that you have to go into you have to pull 20 doors and get 20, you have to see 20 people to get one sale. Well, what do you do every day? You go and hit 25 doors. You're going to get one sale every day.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, like, do you have that grit to do that? And it's okay if you don't, but like, if you want that grit, how do you build grit? Zuber, like you're gritty. How do you build grit?
Well, I mean, I don't know if this is healthy, but again, I know a lot of people build grit, at least in my case, from pain, right? People telling you can't do something, people telling you you're worthless. And, you just don't take it. You're like, hey, I'm going to show you. A lot of my life has been built on people telling me I can't do something. And I just come back and I do it. It's pleasure or pain, right? Some people get, run to pleasure, run away from pain. I typically lean in. And the other thing I want to talk about grit is there's lots of failure in grit, but grit comes from standing up again. You get knocked down, stand up. You get knocked down, stand up. Right. And I think there's a lot, social media only shows highlight reels. And I think that's made people realize that, life's not easy, right? Life's hard. And running a business is hard. Starting a business is hard. Being overweight's hard. Being healthy is hard, right? You got to choose your hard, folks. At the end of the day, I do love this thing. I think it was Tom Bilyeu who talked about this Masagi, the big hard thing for the year. Running a marathon at 52 was hard. Training for a marathon was ridiculously hard. Going from 34.8 to, now under 11% body fat, hard. This last 2%, crazy hard. And just life's hard. Pick your heart and, get after it.
Yeah, you gotta do hard stuff. Every time I listen to David Goggins' book, and I still do this to this day when I'm doing push-ups or pull-ups, and I'm like, I can't do anymore. I'm like, I literally say David Goggins in my head, and because he always says, when you think you're completely out of juice to go another rep, you still got 40% left in your tank. It's so true. I can do every time I can do another 4 or 5 reps.
Yeah.
So, don't put those barriers on you. Like life, do what you want to do and go after it. And like 2026, like you can look back at 2025 and go, what did I actually accomplish? Am I proud of what I've done this year? And I can honestly say yes. Now, do I feel like I can do a hell lot more? Yes, but that's because I'm determined and I'm gritty. It's like develop that grit. I don't know how, you can't really teach people it, right? Like Zuber, you have grit, you're gritty. Like you can go, hey, I'm doing this and I'm going to walk this many steps, which is 6-7 miles a day, no matter what, rain, sleep, I'll be on a cruise.
Absolutely.
And most people would give up or this is a better one. You shoot 2,000 videos and you have only 400 subscribers or 100 subscribers, right?
Yep.
And you're shooting this videos and you're getting very low views, but you keep doing it and you keep doing it. And then all of a sudden people start booking calls with you and saying, hey, Bo, same thing happened to me. My views aren't like yours even right to this day, but I still have a crew of people that watch my stuff and say, hey, I was on YouTube and I found your video. But if I would have stopped, it would have never happened. And so that is the real key of anything. It's not like anybody out there has way better smarts or there's some smart spreadsheet guys. I was just on a call with a guy and he does mergers and acquisitions and he's like, well, I'm going to do this roll up and I'm going to do a really smart guy. Right. But it's he couldn't figure out the financing. I'm like, hey, let me help you. So it's out there, guys. It's just, SBA financing is one of the many ways for you to start your path to financial freedom. Everyday wealth builders happens by taking a step. And I don't care if it's buying rental properties or buying a business. I would say if you don't have a lot of income, a business might be a better option at this time because you'll increase your cash flow and then it will help you buy more real estate. one way or the other, you need to do something. You just go to onerentalmeeting.com. Let's go.
Yep.
I mean, I'm pumped
Folks,
up
yeah.
for 2026.
Yeah, at the end of the day, lots of you are talkers. Again, let's start taking some action. Action step number 1, write it down. Go to onerentalmeeting.com right now and book your 15-minute call with Bo. Don't just talk about buying a business. Be about it. Book a call. Have him help you. He is here for you, and he's helping so many One Rental at a Time fans. I hear it all the time. So, Bo, you're amazing. Take care, and happy holidays.
Get rich in 2026.
Yes, sir.